back to Robot Reviews, everyone. I'm your host, Ryan, and today I'm out in the woods. What the fuck am I doing? I'm out here in Central Park in the wilderness. And the reason why is because I love the feel of the wilderness when looking at dinosaurs. We got the Nanmu Studio White Queen Velociraptor that we're going to look at today. This is technically a third-party company, but they're really good at what they did here. They did a male and female. This is the female, and you would recognize this Velociraptor more commonly from Jurassic Park 3. But today we're going to be looking at the non-official version, basically, because the official version never happened. That did happen, technically, for the Hammond collection, the little tiny baby one, but it just wasn't enough for me. I needed more than that, and it just made me so sad that I couldn't have one the size of the Amber collection, because Amber collection Velociraptors are my favorite Velociraptors ever, like without a doubt. So that being said, I got this off Nanmu Studio website. Actually, no, it's the Lana Time Shop website I got it from. $47.99, free shipping. Yeah. So it's a trustworthy website. It doesn't seem trustworthy when you go on it. It seems kind of shady, but I bought from it. It's good. I got my item, and I got my money's worth, because this looks really, like, it came in good condition. The box was nice. I freaking love it. Look at this. Look at this box. It came in such good condition, such nice quality. There's the studio and the website and all that for you, those of y'all who care, you know. This is a third-party studio. So I was really shocked when I saw the quality of this figure. Like, I'm gonna open it up so you can see it better, but like, the quality of this third-party figure is amazing. Like, they put Amber Collection to shame, and Amber Collection is my favorite version of the Velociraptors, and this is just around the same scale and size as opposed to that little tiny Hammond collection we got, which is the only thing we're gonna get from Mattel, as far as I know, that comes close to the Amber Collection size, because Amber Collection is done. They're not doing Amber Collection anymore. So yeah, out here in the woods, as you can see, because I like the woods feel for the dinosaur reviews now. So I think that's what I'm gonna do for my dinosaur reviews. I'm gonna try to keep it outdoors, y'all. And my smart person forgot to bring an X-Acto blade or any kind of blade. So I'm using my keys. No biggie. Okay. Let's take it out of the box. Holy moly. The weight is kind of like given. There's nothing in the box. There's no other things in the box. This is this background though. This is nice. This is really nice. But I'm over it already. So now we're just gonna get into the figure here, finally. And you know, there's not much here. Whoop, well, there you go. That's it. Plop, plop, plop. There's a stand here, which is really cool. And then there's the tail, which I believe goes like this. I can tell by the pattern. Let's get the tail in there. Oh my God, this thing feels amazing. Like, it feels so realistic. The skin, if you will, the material that they used to make the figure. Oh my God. I got the freaking queen. I got the, whatchamacallit, she has a name. She has like a name among the fans. I forget it. I freaking forget it. But she's got like an unofficial name in the Jurassic Park community. Comment below if you remember. I'm brain farting now. I don't freaking remember it. But I know she's got a name, yo. Like Misty or Frosty or Slushy. I don't freaking remember. Okay. This is amazing. This is just so incredible. Let's measure her. I'm trying to get her in a decent pose, but this log isn't exactly that level. I don't think I'm gonna need this though. I think this is to hold her up so that she can stay up. Don't think I'm gonna need that. Man, she looks really good. Let's get her fully on screen though, because I didn't know her tail was coming off like that. All right. So, from head to tail, she is, well, you gotta cut off that edge there. Wow, I'm saying almost 14 inches long from head to tail. Let me see. No, 13. About 13 and a half, give or take. I may be off on that, but yeah, she's pretty long, man. She is pretty long, the tail alone. And then height wise, we'll just do from the floor to the head. We're looking at about 5.5 inches in length, but that will change in positioning. It's all about positioning. I actually just had to reposition the tree trunk, so now they can balance much better, and I think they look great together. This looks exactly the way I wanted. You know, I wanted to customize one of these myself, but I just realized the paint job would just be too intricate for me. I'm not that good of a customizer. Maybe one day, but as far as painting goes, I'm not there yet. And then I finally looked at what do you call it, a picture of it on Google, and I was just like, wow, this looks so good. So yeah, I couldn't help it. I had to get this. This is definitely worth the money. I'm already like sold on it. I haven't even finished the fucking review. Like the quality alone. Let's look at it real close. I got some sunlight here that we're gonna have to deal with, but I also have a lot of good daylight here that you can look at, and daylight is usually the best daylight. I like daylight better than the white lights because it just picks up more, I think. More of the subtle details of the design, the skin, the paint job. Look at that. Look at this face. And then compared to the Velociraptor, the male Velociraptor, this looks really good, man. This looks good. They even did the circle eye, like the pupil, the way it's supposed to be from the third one, as opposed to the, oops, sorry about the shake. The, what do you call it? The first one and second one, they have more like, I would say reptile-like eyes. These are more like bird eyes, I think, right? Or to have that backwards. I don't know, but these look better. I like these better. These are my favorite raptors ever made. I mean, the movie wasn't that great, in my opinion, but the Raptors, holy shit, the best that they've ever made. And they've never made them like this ever again. We got a quick glimpse of them in like some, like, I don't know, some clips in between Fallen Kingdom and Dominion where we find out they're still alive. Don't know how. They don't explain it because the guy runs away as soon as they freaking see him. But yeah, this is what we're going on here with this. This is so fucking good. The Nanmu studio just looks better in detail and quality. Now, the one thing I think Amber Collection got a little better is the articulation for the head here, just because there's like one joint and then, so there's two joints here. There's one hinge there and then there's one hinge there. Maybe you can count the mouth hinge as well, right? But over here, the Nanmu has like 1, 2, 3, right? So it's a little awkward, just a little bit like here, that point there, but it's not really that noticeable. Honestly, this is like, they had to do something to articulate it, and they can't copy exactly off, you know, Amber Collection model. They could, but you know, we want something different, so why do that? So they did their own thing, and I like it. I think I'm gonna get the male. I think I'm gonna order the male. I wanted just the female, really, because I have all the Raptors I want. She was the last Raptor I needed to complete my Raptor collection, but I think I want the male now. I really do. Look at this. This looks so fucking good. I love Raptors, man. We got John Hammond, and I'm delighted to meet you both. Even though it's more than 2 people watching, I hope like 3. Anyway, there's your size comparison with an Amber Collection John Hammond. I brought Timmy because he's the only one I could find. Lex is there somewhere. I think she's in the Jeep with the other Timmy I have. But yeah, there's your size comparison with the Hammond Collection and Amber Collection humans. Okay, even though he's much shorter than, I mean, the Hammond's only going to come up to like maybe 1 more inch to there. And then finally, we got to compare this little piece of crap versus this amazing creature behind it. Look at this. Look at the difference completely. The paint job, the patterns. You know, I would say I like the head movement here a little better. So let's see if we can jerk that back. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can get that position that great. We can, but you see that joint sticking out a little more now, but that's okay. It's not that bad. It's not that noticeable. It really doesn't look awkward enough to be like, ew, I don't want it. I like it. I like it a lot. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera a lot here. I'm tripping over shit. And I'm outside. Let's see how the articulation is here. Well, make sure I'm in the camera view here. I like how the knees bend all the way back. That's good. But they don't really bend that much forward, and I guess that's okay. They don't really need to. And that's because they have these like these flaps over here that prevent it from moving any forward. Sorry about the blur. Da 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 da. These look like sexy female legs, yo. God damn. And the nails are articulated. Holy shit, the whole toe is articulated. Dude, that is amazing. The whole freaking toes are articulated. Not just the nail. That's awesome. Oh my god, you know why they did that? Because of that scene from part 3 where one of the raptors just steps on the guy's back and just sticks the freaking toenail right into his... Yeah, man. Head articulation is great. I still got it sideways. And he's looking straight at you. Excuse me, she. The fuck you just call me, bitch? I'm a she. Going the other way. In fact, to be honest with you, this thing has got way better articulation than the Amber collection does. Just trying to get a full look at that. That's really good. Whoa. Those teeth are amazing. Wow. Unfortunately, it doesn't open up as much as the Amber collection does. That's about it. I don't want to go anymore without risking breaking it. That's as open as it's getting. I think that's enough though to get the egg in the mouth if you want to recreate that scene, which is really cool. Let's see if I can get her to call for help. Because the tail lets you articulate like that, so you can use that like a stand. And she can open her mouth just enough to look like she's calling for help. Get her back there so you can see her better. Look at that. That looks so fucking good. I love this thing. I'm in fucking love with this thing, man. I'm just gonna live out in the woods and play with my raptor toys from now on. That's it. Sorry, baby. See you next summer. No, I'm just kidding. I want to go back inside. I like video games too. Look at that. That looks so good. Like the details that they did, they really paid attention to the way she looked in the movie, as opposed to fucking Mattel, man, with that Hammond collection version. Like, did you even try? Doesn't even look close. This, on the other hand, looks almost near exact, and I love it. Great job, Nanmu. Nanmu? Yes, Nanmu. Great job. Great job on this. This is like, you don't need my approval, but you have it now. Oh my god. There is one more size comparison I wanted to show you, but I think I might do that in the studio. See, this is what I wanted outside. Something like this, you know, something similar, but it just wasn't happening. I'll be there forever trying to get these things to balance in the freaking ground, and there's bugs climbing everywhere. The tree log I was using was barely balancing, so I said, fuck it, I'm going back to the studio. But we were outside for a little while, right? Let's get a little close up with these raptors here. Let's check them out close up in person. Charlie's got some sexy feet, yo. Never noticed that. Charlie's about to get into it with the tiger raptor from Lost World. Oh shit, yo, they about to get into it. Chill, yo. Chill. And then the Velociraptor from the first movie and Blue are checking out my pops. Enjoying yourselves. Don't touch, yo. Look, but don't touch. Then we got the male raptor over here. Male number 1, male number 2, eating freaking John Hammond's head. That's what happened to him. Even got my custom over here. You like that? You like that? Velox. That's his name. Velox. Anyway, so then we got Echo over there checking out my Darth Brosis in his biochamber, my custom raft basically. And then we got Delta right here checking us out, checking me out. How you doing, bro? He looks blind there. There we go. I think Delta could be a descendant of the White Queen over here, aka, you know, Slushy. Let me stop. Frosty. I don't fucking remember the nickname. Look at this detail, bro. Sorry for any shaky. And then we go all the way back. Look at this. Da, da, da. She's already making the mating moves with a male. Male number 3 or male number 1. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I make this shit up as I go along. She looks so good. They all look so good. Let me bring the camera back. I added a few more raptors in this shot and just changed the positions of everybody here. They're all giving attention to the White Queen, yo. Also this one here that makes noise. It's not that great of a figure, but I love the noises it makes. God, that feels so good hearing that. Just the raptor noise is like, to me, it's like therapy. You know, if I'm having a bad day, let me hear a couple of raptor noises really loudly. Oh, I'll feel better immediately. It's better than freaking your favorite song. Because I'm a nerd, yo. So the things we didn't go over here, we should touch over. First off, let's just look at her up close with the white light. The White Queen with the white light on a white plate. This is getting me uncomfortable, yo. Like, I'm not like that, yo. I'm sorry, yo. Racism, yo. I hate it, yo. Anyway, freaking look at the details of this raptor. Look at this shit. Like, this looks like a real raptor that you know is a toy. This looks like a toy that looks like a real raptor, somewhat, right? Or just like the raptor from the movie. Maybe not like a real raptor, but from the movie. But look at the paint job and the sculpt. Look at that, man. Like, holy shit, I'm gonna have to get the male. I am for sure gonna have to get the male. I feel like the feet are just way too small. Way too small. They just don't look right to me. Like, you look at the whole body and then you look at the feet and it's like, why you got those little tiny ass feet? I think they could have done a nice little mix between right here. Basically, we got small, medium, and large, and the medium is the smaller figure. The smallest of all the figures. The Hammond Collection female raptor. So, I would like to see her feet on her feet. But I ain't customizing this, because if I break it, that's it. And I'm not... Listen, this is a third-party figure. I'm not too sure how it all works. I'm just going to leave it alone. But look, balance is pretty good. You just got... The thing is that you got to finick with these ankles. These ankles are weak, bro. So freaking weak. So you're going to be there a while trying to get the right position to hold the weight. But once you do, it works great. Articulation in the hands is really good. Just so you know, I didn't really do a lot of that outside. But articulation in the hands is really good. Just be careful. You know, it's a third-party figure. They're well made, but they're still third-party figures. So you don't know... I don't know, maybe they won't be able to handle the same amount of pressure that other figures do. So I'm being very delicate. I won't be articulating it that much. So I don't have that much to worry about. But for those of you who take a lot of pictures, be careful. You know what I'm saying? But the articulation is just out freaking standing on this figure, man. I feel like actually the articulation on this neck is better than the Amber Collection. Before I said the Amber Collection had a better neck. I don't know. I think the only thing the Amber Collection has on it that this one doesn't is that it can jerk it. It can put his head all the way back in that position that the Raptors always do. That position I'm talking about right there. Okay. This Raptor can't really do that. It can get close, but if any further, and I feel like I might break something, so I'm not going to do that. And it looks a little awkward with that shape there, that fold there, that gap, basically. But not a big deal. Turn it, look at that. Turn it, look at that. This looks so fucking good. And it's a vampire. Look at the vampire teeth in the front. Oh my god. I think they could have done that a little better too, you know? But the teeth do look better in general. I think they look better. Yeah. And then the tail is bendy metal, by the way. I never brought that up. Just like Hammond and Amber collection. Okay, it's really stiff though. Like it's a strong metal frame in there. Yeah, way stronger than the other ones. The Embers and the Hammonds. I think that's it. I think that's all I forgot to go over. So this is going to be the end of the review. I can't stop fucking with her. She's just so amazing. There's no half-assing here. I just feel like they chose the wrong size of feet. They could have done better. Did I fuck up her position? I think I fucked up the other ankle. Oh, there he goes. Oh, wait, no. There she goes. There she goes. I'm going to put her back in the center of attention here. With all her subjects and her children. Look at that. I love raptors, yo. I love them. Mom! So, yeah. That's going to be it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't have the item that I'm going to be showing you next weekend yet. So, I won't be able to show you that preview. But, because I always show, like, the end of my reviews. I always show, like, what I'm going to show next weekend. But that's not going to happen this time because it ain't here yet. But I'll give you a hint. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles related. Duh. And it's also, let's just say it rhymes with 40th anniversary. That's all I'm going to say. That sounded ridiculous. I might as well just tell y'all, right? But nah, y'all figure it out for yourself. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I will see y'all next weekend. Enjoy the music video if there is one. I got to say that now, right? And yeah. Peace, peace, your mother!